Flappy Bird was a game that took the entire world by storm when it was released all the way back in 2013. That seems like ancient times today, and it was a period where mobile games were nowhere near as popular as today. But Flappy Bird changed that when it burst onto the scene and quickly became a cultural icon for mobile gaming. Almost everyone and their mother was playing the game. Entire friend groups would form over competing for high scores in Flappy Bird. Grandmas were putting up Kobe numbers while sipping their tea in the old folks' home. There wasn't a place in society where the game's influence didn't reach. And just recently, there was a major announcement on Twitter from the official account that the game is making a comeback with new and improved features. Now you can hop in your time machine and go all the way back to 2013 to relive your old Flappy Bird memories. Or can you? Well, it's starting to look like maybe the announcement as well as the new trailer released might be too good to be true. It's been uncovered that the game is coming back in order to peddle a new line of crypto NFTs, but one fortunate thing to report is that the original creator of Flappy Bird is not associated with the project. Flappy Bird was created by Dong Nguyen in 2013 as part of a passion project, but quickly after its release it became the #1 mobile game in the world for its challenging gameplay and addictive formula, and it was later due to this addictiveness that Nguyen would shock everyone when he decided to pull the viral hit from the Google Play Store and App Store. The guy was earning tens of thousands of dollars from the game, but the amount of guilt and remorse he later felt would lead him to taking it down. And that was the end of Flappy Bird. Now, 10 years later, an organization going by the name of the Flappy Bird Foundation has just announced plans to bring Flappy Bird back. Now, who is the Flappy Bird Foundation, you might ask? Well, the Flappy Bird Foundation is an organization led by, quote, a dedicated team of passionate fans, a group of people who decided to come together to revive the game for a new audience. They even went so far as to release this trailer that heavily relies on the nostalgia from the original game.
The latest gaming sensation, Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird.
Why is it so hard?
Downloaded more than 50 million times.
It is the
number one app
in over 100 countries.
It's a global sensation.
But one thing to note was that there was little mention of UN throughout the various announcements. The original creator of the game was nowhere in sight of the project, and that's when things began to take a turn. It would be revealed that the Flappy Bird Foundation was actually being led by Michael Roberts. For those who don't know, Roberts is also the founder of 1208 Productions, a mobile game developer that is heavily involved with NFTs and cryptocurrency. It definitely started to smell fishy, and lo and behold, the entire game would be uncovered as part of a giant ploy to peddle out new Flappy Bird NFTs. Yes, even in 2024, scammers are still trying to shove their worthless JPEGs down everybody's throats. After some investigation into the website's code by IGN, they discovered there were various mentions of Web 3.0, as well as access to early builds of the game, and these builds included crypto as well as Flappy Bird NFTs. So to say the least, this game is a complete scam that is hoping to bank on your nostalgia of a beloved IP. Now this came out as a surprise to many people, including myself, who thought the iconic game was making a return in 2024. But no, this is just a theft of a game that a lot of people grew up with. And some questions even came up asking how was Michael Roberts able to get his hands onto the Flappy Bird trademark? Well, it turns out that UN failed to respond to various notices from the US Patent and Trademark Office, and in January of this year, they terminated his claim to the Flappy Bird trademark. So another company called GameTech Holdings LLC decided to come along and scoop up the rights to the Flappy characters. They would then license it out to Roberts and the Flappy Bird Foundation. So this in reality is just a horrible attempt by some NFT bro to whore out your favorite childhood game for a new crypto project. UN would also come forward and make a tweet about the game saying he is not related to the game while also condemning crypto. So to sum it up, a corporate entity is trying to sell you bird JPEGs, and the original creator of the game will not be involved in the project. The Flappy Bird Foundation has said that it plans to launch its new version of Flappy Bird by the end of October for various platforms. Hopefully, nobody actually spends a penny on any Flappy Bird NFTs. Alright, well, that's it for today's video. If you guys have any opinions on the topics discussed, leave them down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys for making it to the end of the video, and as always, have a good one.